20 seconds. Ten, 9, 8, 7, 6.
LoveLine is meant for an adult audience. LoveLine may contain sexually oriented content. Listener discretion is advised. 3, 1, go. Adam Carolla and Dr. Drew. LoveLine, coast to coast.
Hey, everybody, it's LoveLine. I'm Adam. That's Dr. Drew. Phone number 1-800-LOVE-191. Dr. Drew, board-certified physician, addiction medicine specialist. What's happening there, Drewsker?
Not much. I went on an eating binge and I was thinking about you.
Me too.
But mine was scary.
What'd you do?
Hamburger, 2 bags of peanuts.
Did you go to a ball game?
Yeah. Then I went to a talent show for my kids. I had a big thing of chicken with rice. Then I went to a friend's house, had 2 huge pieces of quiche. Then I had a bowl of macaroni. This keeps going. This is all within like 3 hours.
I know. How's that sort of game on thing work with the eating?
I can't eat. I was watching myself and thinking, what the hell's going on here? And just to finish off, I stopped at Winchell's just before I got the freeway, just to disgust myself. I couldn't believe it.
You're passionate man.
I thought, well, I was just going. I'm gonna work out tomorrow, run and stuff. I'm gonna purge tomorrow.
It's funny when you have to
purging impulse,
sort of that defecate on yourself kind of thing.
Wow.
Yeah.
You have to like punish. You have to. It's crazy.
You know, it's funny. They make everything. What happens to me around the Jimmy Kimmel show is they bring over these boxes of great things like Junior Mints,
right?
And or those peppermint patty mints, and they make this sort of small size ones, about the size of a thick silver dollar. And here's the problem: you'd think it would be good because it's small, but because it's small, you eat 28 of them.
Yeah.
They should start making stuff like hubcap size, novelty size, where you wouldn't even want to get started on.
Great idea.
This is what they need to do, because they bring these things over and you're just staring at them, and
you're like tiddlywinks. You're flipping them in.
They even have a dispenser. It's like the box rips open at the bottom and then sort of stands upright, and the tongue sort of hangs out, and you grab 1 or 2 each time you pass the thing, and once you get that sort of chocolatey mint thing going in, you get taste for it. It's like blood.
But what's with the macaroni and the key? I mean, what is that?
I don't know, but I'll tell you, when it comes to this sort of diets, or whether it's smoking or heroin or whatever it is you're trying not to do, soon as you crack the door open and stuff your ass in that crack, it's game on.
You know what it was? I'm realizing what it was. I decided, okay, I've been kind of quasi-hungry all day, and I thought, hey, tired of that. I want to be full. I want to feel full.
Well, you got it, buddy.
I got there. Yeah. Winchell's.
Yeah, Drew. You're in great shape. But you actually stopped at a donut shop on the way here.
Oh, yeah.
Alone.
Yeah.
Wow.
Yeah.
That's something, Drew.
Yeah, I'm telling you. You're fat.
Jake.
Yes.
You're 21. What's up?
Hi. I'm attracted to extremely fat women, and I've never really heard of this before. And I was just wondering if there's something wrong with that, or...
Drew, you better hope your wife's into fat dudes. The new Drew is going to be the big rotund Drew.
Refrigerator.
Are you really into fat women?
Yeah, seriously.
That's good. That's good.
What's wrong with that?
That's right.
Well,
you got your pick of the litter.
I guess, but I mean, I'm with like my girlfriend now, and I want her to be bigger and stuff.
No, that's got to go over big.
This seems bogus to me.
What?
Jake, bogus.
Yeah.
Sorry, buddy.
No, I'm dead serious.
You'd like her? Well, how much does she weigh now?
She's about 5'11". She probably weighs 180.
And what'd you like to see her up at?
This is for real. I really like women between like 200 and 500 pounds.
So why don't you date somebody else?
Hold on a second.
That's a pretty good range
200 and
there.
500 is 2 people. Hold on a second. You can't put 2 people in your range, or a whole third person.
Right.
You got to stay in the person range.
Yeah.
You can't double where you're at. You can't say, I make between $6 and $18 an hour. You be between $6 and $8 an hour.
Yeah.
You see what I'm saying?
Yeah.
All right. I don't know if I buy this young
Yeah,
Jake
I'm
over
having
here.
trouble myself, but
Jake?
Well, have you ever heard of this before? Like,
yes,
No.
certainly, yeah.
No,
yeah,
but now
kinda.
it's bogus.
Not.
No,
It's bogus. Whenever you get that, have you ever heard of this before? No guy. No
all
guy's
those
ever,
magazines are for nobody.
Yeah, he's never, no man has ever liked a fat chick.
Dr. Drew, come on. I need some help here, seriously.
No, no,
Yeah,
he's
it's
full of
so
it. Yeah.
bogus.
Oh, wow.
Whatever. Yeah. Okay, Drew, what's wrong with here's what happens. Drew's pager went off about halfway into the call. He looked down. He got a little flustered. He belched up a Jimmy from one of the donuts he ate 10 minutes ago, and it threw him all off.
No, I was just waiting to hear it evolve. He wasn't saying anything that really got to me,
Yeah.
until the end there when it's like, forget it.
White guy wanting his girlfriend fatter? Please. Let's move forward.
Wait a minute, I just thought about something.
What?
You went to Winchell's and didn't grab any, like just a dozen donuts for us, maybe?
I was so disgusted with myself that I was there. I was too preoccupied.
It's $2.40.
It would've-
$2.40.
No, I would have happily done if it occurred. If I'd been so.
He had been so
I was
caught
a-
up
I
in
was
his
a
own
fugue-
disease.
I was in a fugue state of some kind.
Mm-hmm. He's a madman.
That's right.
He punched his head through the glass display case and just grabbed a handful of toffee bar. And what are the bars? Maple bars.
Ugh.
Yeah. What did you get over there, Drew?
Glazed twist.
Glazed twist. No, the best. The cake and the buttermilk are the best.
Yeah. Buttermilk's not a donut. It's a cake.
It's a cake that's round with a hole in it.
No,
That's
they're
a
not.
donut.
They're bars even. They're like old fashioned. They're weird with the weird.
Buttermilk and the cake ones are the best. The cake. I don't like the ones that are all airy
Fluffy,
inside. Yeah.
They like pie.
I like pie. I like cake donuts, ironically. If they had pie donuts, I'd be into them. Lindsay,
Yeah,
you're 20?
yes.
What's up?
I just recently have been getting into going to like music festivals and music shows, and I've been introduced to some like harder drugs. I've smoked pot like on and off since high school, but I don't do it very much. I tried LSD once and I tried ecstasy twice, and I enjoyed it both times. I don't want to like do them a lot because I know that they're dangerous, but I don't actually know like what the dangers are, and I kind of wanted to find out before I try them again.
It's unfortunate when you like the drug because then that increases the probability that you're going to do it again.
Yeah.
If you had a bad
Well,
trip.
I'm in school, and
Okay,
I
listen.
like.
Just listen. If you had a bad trip, it would you wouldn't do it again. So people are somehow preoccupied. The bad trip is what's going to happen when you do acid or ecstasy. No, I welcome the bad trip. That's
Drew
a good
loves
thing.
a bad trip.
I wish bad trips on you all so you don't do that drug again. Because the problem is there's cumulative damage from these drugs. The clinical symptoms we see from LSD, if you still see trailers after fast-moving objects, you're going to have profound depressions from the damage caused by the LSD.
It's too bad you didn't have a bad trip tonight when you're on your.
It was a bad trip. That's why I didn't get donuts for anybody.
17,000 calorie.
And there's also something called a post-hallucinogenic perceptual disorder where you can get locked into what feels like a sort of a persistent LSD state. You're getting locked in kind of a dreamlike state. That can be semi-permanent. That too is.
If you do it a lot, like
No,
I'm only
Lindsay.
feeling like
Oh, Drew.
No. Just listen to me. Just listen.
She's listening.
Yeah. No, it doesn't. You can one time can do it. Yes.
Oh,
do
if
you
you're
do
a
20?
lightweight,
Yeah, you do
dude.
20 or 30 times. Yes, it will happen. Like you pretty much guarantee it. You can do it with just one time. The same thing with ecstasy. Ecstasy, though, is probably more neurotoxic. It hits a part of the brain called the limbic system, and it affects memory and mood. There's a very characteristic syndrome where people like you who were once very social suddenly start withdrawing. Then they get agoraphobic, panic attacks, and the depressions become severe. And I see this all the time from ecstasy.
But good times.
But good times otherwise.
All right, so just smoke the weed and drink some wine coolers. Do a beer bong once in a while, all right?
Okay. All right.
All right. All right, let's talk to Joshua. Joshua?
Hey, what's up?
You're 22. Drew, who pages you at 12:08 every other night?
Hospital.
Zero idea. No concept of the
they're not
schedule.
watching the clock. They're like somebody's sick. They need you.
But let me say this, Drew. Here's what I would say to anyone who called me at 12:05. When I had a job that was on the air for the last 12 years at 10 o'clock, I would just say to everybody, you can page
Different nurses every night, different
You
shifts.
can't talk. They don't know who you are. No, they don't know you do a radio every night.
Sick person.
But your wife's buzzing away and your relatives.
Hospital.
Not this time, but
Oh, no, it's
Yeah, this time. But everyone buzzes you because you don't straighten them out.
So 8 times out of 10, it's the hospital.
8 times out of 10, it's the hospital. But the other 6 times, it's your wife or somebody you should know better. I'm just saying, you got to pipe up and spread the word.
Yeah.
Eh?
You're
don't
going
do
to
that.
fix me. You're going to fix my eating disorder and my codependency in one night.
That's right.
Yeah.
Were we talking to Joshua?
Yeah.
Yes, sir.
22. What's up?
Oh, well, this is all about me and my wife. I'm 22. She's 19. We've been married for 4 months. We've known each other since basically kindergarten almost.
Mm-hmm.
My basic problem is that we've been dating for 3 years. A year and a half into it, she gave it up to me. And we've done like almost our entire love life has been 90% missionary. My question is how can I get her into something a little bit more provocative?
Well, what happened to that other 10%?
The other 10% is like at least, oral.
Oh.
Minimum.
So you don't count that as foreplay. So the only position for intercourse is missionary, period.
Yes.
And she won't move around? You don't try moving around or anything?
Well, she's tried to ride before, but she won't do it because it hurts too much.
Mm.
Mm-hmm.
Well, see, not to brag too much, but I
Mm-hmm.
am, yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Mm-hmm.
Is she prudish? Is she religious?
She used to be religious. She didn't like the fact that we had sex prior to marriage.
Hmm.
Is there any punishment going on? I mean, is there any feeling of you coerced her into doing something she didn't want to do that went against her religion, or she's angry at you for not listening or anything like that?
Not that I wouldn't think that way. We have at least, once or twice a day sex.
Really?
Yeah, but it's always the same thing.
Once or twice a day?
The first time we had it for 6 hours straight. Then we woke up in the morning and did it.
Wait, hold on a second. I love when people give these sort of retarded tidbits of information that mean nothing.
Mm-hmm.
He's been married for a few years. It's been a year and a half. And I go, geez, you have sex twice a day? And he's like, well, the first time we did it, it went on for 6 hours. 2 years ago?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. All right. Well, first time you did it, you banged her head up against the headboard, or you spilt the beer, or the smoke alarm went off. You did it for, what does this mean, Drew?
I don't know.
Are they just really into each other? What's that mean?
And yet he's big and it hurts and what?
All right. You did it for 6 hours 2 years ago.
A year and a half ago, sir.
Okay.
But we've only been married for 4 months, and since we've got married, it's,
Okay, but here's what's confusing. You're doing it a lot. I'm surprised. And who's initiating it? You?
Yes, mostly.
He's just surprised that somebody that is feeling uncomfortable with her sexuality would be this open to this.
Would be up for 10 times a week.
Yeah.
Right. Well, see, I also heard that women, they don't reach their sexual peak until they're about, 26, 28?
Maybe add 10 years to that, unfortunately. Well, okay, listen. Here's the thing. Joshua, maybe she feels like you're kind of pushing the sex sled a little, and she's not involved with the whole process. Let me talk to Drew again.
Yeah,
Drew, doesn't it sound like Joshua's got like a plan for his balls?
Yes.
That sort of includes her, but not just in a receptive way.
Yeah, it includes her vagina, but not her.
Right.
Yeah.
He's got plans. Like,
Yeah.
first time we did it for 6 hours.
Yeah.
We do it once or twice a day. She's not, but she tries riding on top, but I'm too big. But I do hear she will be coming in to her sexual prime in 6-8 years. Is that correct, sir? Sir?
Yeah.
4 eyes. Is that correct? You went to donuts on the breath?
Yeah.
Is that true, sir?
Yes, sir.
You claim to be a doctor, sir?
Mm-hmm.
What kind of doctor, sir?
Love doctor. Right?
Love doctor? Okay, 6-8 years. So I'm going to convene with my balls. We're going to present a proposal to her vulva. And we're going to give 48 hours to get back to us. Okay? Not including the weekend. That will be work days. Okay, sir?
Yeah, it's like, yeah.
All right, Joshua.
Yeah.
I think you need to sort of
talk to your wife?
Just sort of talk to her. Don't have sex with her one day.
Or maybe a week.
Well,
Give
not
her a week off. 5 days?
Let's not go crazy, but
5 days?
take a couple days off. Tell her you just want to draw her bath and give her a massage.
Well, see, I give her daily massages, though, and I give her plenty of foreplay.
Do you work?
Yes, I do. I work a nighttime job. Unfortunately, I'm a shift leader at a no-name franchise.
Mm-hmm. All right. And I can't figure out where she's coming from. She just sort of stands around and waits for you to initiate sex, and then how about what's wrong with doggy? Ever tried doggy position with her?
We've tried doggy before, but she doesn't like it. She says it feels like she's being put down.
Yeah. Does she have any
all I
history
know
of
is
any abuse or anything?
Not to my knowledge.
All right.
He's married somebody that he knew she had a certain proclivity and wasn't prone to sort of stretching out, didn't enjoy that. I mean, if he forces her, this is like forcing women to have anal sex. She will resent him for forcing this, for making for making such a big deal out of the mechanics. Women don't.
Okay, but here's the deal, fellas. And here's what happens with relationships. One person starts heading one direction, the other person starts heading another direction. There's this whole unspoken energy that goes on.
Yeah.
Meanwhile, there's more and more anger, and it translates into less and less sex for the guys and less experimentation for the girls in the bedroom. And they start resenting you, and then you're screwed. This is what happens with all women.
Right.
Teenage girls do this with their moms and their dads. Here's the whole thing. Just communicate. Don't act like you have such a sexual agenda all the time. It's not your job to try to stop thinking I got to get her to do something she doesn't want to do.
Stop thinking in terms of, I give her the massage, I do this thing to her so that.
Right.
Because the massage is so she'll have sex. No, give her the massage and then stop.
Right.
And just commune, just talk.
That's right.
Just do it for a few days.
Beat off on her. I agree. Christina?
Yeah.
15?
Yes?
What's up?
Well, first of all, I want to tell Adam that I love you so much.
Thanks, baby.
Like, when I used to pray when I went to church, I would pray that you wouldn't get married and you'd wait for me.
Oh, really?
Christina.
Well, I got married, but I'm still waiting.
I cried all night on your wedding day.
No.
Me too.
And, well, that makes me happy. I'm sorry.
Yeah.
But, I try so hard. I mean, I searched for, I was going to go to H Festival. Are you going?
We might
talk about
go.
that,
Yeah, we do have to talk about that.
Well, we know you go every year, and I got tickets this year, and I got an outfit just to wear for you,
Really?
and I got you a present,
Wow.
and I got grounded.
Oh.
And my disgusting sister is going inside of me.
Really? She's going this year? Or?
She's going this year, and I was going to go, and I got you a Blood, Sweat, and Tears record.
Oh, my God.
I can send it to you.
Yeah. Well, wait a second.
And I got a black tank top to wear and a beautiful skirt.
What, hold on, baby doll. What'd you get grounded for?
Well, that's part of my question.
Okay, go.
All right, I was dating this guy for about 3 months, and my parents found out this Sunday, and they were very upset, and I'm grounded. I can't really do anything, and I'm not allowed to date him, and I was kind of wondering if I should continue the relationship.
You like what?
She wonders? I thought there was going to be more there,
Yeah.
too. Your parents found out what's wrong with this guy.
Well, he's quite a bit older than me, and he's kind of got a not-so-great job, but...
How old is he?
22.
22. You're 15.
That's no good.
What, are you in the 10th grade?
You need to be with a 38-year-old.
Yeah, that's right.
I'm in 9th grade.
You're in the 9th grade.
Yeah, and he
you-
works at a tattoo parlor, and my parents are actually there.
He owns a tattoo parlor?
No, he works on
Hey,
it.
working
Even
at a
better.
tattoo parlor is a joke answer. It's like the sitcom thing. Like dad's going, I can't believe, what does he do for, he works at a tattoo parlor. And then laughter and a little bit of applause. It's really it's the joke answer
Sitcom
to the
answer.
drive your parents crazy sitcom.
Right.
Are your parents well to do?
My dad's a pretty successful accountant.
It's payback time now.
Well, they're Jehovah's Witnesses, and they want...
Oh, boy.
Now,
I'm already kicked out of paradise, apparently.
You're out of paradise.
Well, not very many people get in, but I was kicked out long ago.
Yeah. Is that where the Jehovah's go? They go to paradise?
Only like 160,000 of us go to paradise,
I guess you'd meet the guys that flew the planes in 9/11 up there in paradise, too, right?
They go to paradise?
That's a different paradise.
No, it must be the same paradise. It can't be two different paradises.
No, we don't get
I
the
think-
17 virgins.
I think it's a different paradise. But hey, Christina,
Yeah.
All right, so you're rebelling your parents because you're angry at your parents for forcing you into this Jehovah crap, or what are you angry at them about?
Absent
I don't
dad.
know. I actually kind of like him. The only problem is he's been pressuring me for sex, and I'm kind of scared of it. So
you haven't had sex yet?
no, I've had to give him oral, and once I gave him a lap dance, but I've tried to stray from the sex. And I still consider myself a virgin.
Oh,
Sure,
boy.
lap dance, a little
Anal
oral.
sex.
It's fine. You're good looking, are you?
I'm 5'7". I'm like 120 pounds, and I'm almost a C cup.
That's nice. All right, listen.
My sister's
Okay.
prettier.
You're what?
My sister's prettier.
Oh, really? Well, she's
Yeah,
coming to HFS, right?
Yeah, but
She'll be bringing me my blood, sweat, and tears.
no, she wouldn't do a favor for me if I like.
All right.
I
Look.
have to shoot
Okay.
myself.
Here's the situation. You're very rebellious. You're angry at your parents. You're doing whatever you can do to get a rise out of them, and guess what? You've got a rise out of them. They grounded you. Why? And I'll say this to all teenagers who are sort of locking antlers with their parents from age 14 to the time they leave the house. Why?
Yeah.
Why do it?
Yeah. That's a
Look.
good point.
Listen, if you at 14, 15, or 16 have enough money or have the means, can take care of yourself, can grab your own apartment, can pay your own insurance, can get your own car, can pay your own meals and your gas and all that stuff, by all means, I would have told my stepmom to blow me, and I would have kicked my dad right in the nuts at 15 and just left.
But that age group can't experience themselves unless it's in relation to the parent. It's about the parent. That's me. I'm the one rebelling. I'm the one they're good for.
I know, and no one ever listens to us. But just here's the deal: you got about 3 or 4 years to ride out at the homestead before you have to go off to college or move out with your jack-off buddies into an apartment and live on a futon with a guy named the Weas. Just lay low. Don't get into it. They are the warden. You are in their prison. You can rebel all you want. You can throw some fecal matter at the guard when he walks by, but you're just going to get thrown in the hole.
Yeah.
Why do it?
That's right.
All right. We'll take a break. We'll be right back.
LoveLine. We'll be right back.
Half of all new HIV infections in this country happen to people under the age of 25. Protect yourself. Call toll-free 1-866-344-KNOW.
The beach at night is so romantic.
The beating waves.
The foaming water. Oh, Eddie, did you bring something?
Just my all-consuming passion for you, Cheryl.
Trojan Man.
Greetings, beach bunnies.
Trojan Man.
How'd you get here?
We did the backstroke, didn't we, boys?
So, Trojan Man, what's up?
I can see it's not just the surf.
Yeah, well, your timing is questionable.
I'd like to think it's perfect, considering you're missing more than just your bathing suit.
Eddie, you forgot?
Well, you know.
Don't wipe out, dude. Before you hang 10, remember Trojan, America's most trusted latex condom.
He's right. We can't surf without the right board, Eddie.
Thanks, Trojan Man. Surf's back up.
For the pleasure you want and the protection you trust, use Trojan, America's #1 condom. My job is done here. All right, I'll get you a boogie board. And if you'd like to try something other than latex, there's Trojan Supra. Strong yet micro-shear polyurethane, it transmits body heat for your ultimate sensual pleasure. See package for important information.
Hey, Larry, how about a ride through the neighborhood?
I admire you, Vince, working as a crash test dummy all week, and still you want to drive after hours.
Yeah, you gonna buckle up, my carefree companion?
Why, we're not going far.
I was hoping you'd say that. Up ahead, the bird bath of Dan and Sherry Hagee. Solid concrete, early 80s. The Hagees take great pride in their picture window. Notice the fine antiques, like the 1922 billiards table, currently under our wheels, and the custom-designed balls flying through our windshield. Next stop, the backyard and the 2 oldest trees in the county. Sir, please keep your arms and legs inside the car.
I will. Help me pick them up.
We hope you enjoyed your trip.
Boy, when you drive through the neighborhood, you really drive through the neighborhood.
Just wanted to show you, buddy, no drive is too short to buckle up for.
Point well taken.
You could learn a lot from a dummy. Buckle up, even on short trips. A message from the Department of Transportation and the Ad Council.
Hey, So, you think you can drive properly after you've had a few drinks, huh? I don't think so. This is John Larroquette for RAD saying, come on, plan ahead. Pick the safe alternative. Give up the keys and choose a designated driver. The life you save may be mine. Happy holidays.
Beep, 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 yeah. Drive me home, baby. Beep, 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 yeah.
Did you hear what Smokey said? Did you hear what Smokey said?
I wanna know if you heard what Smokey said. Smokey said only you. This is Marty Stewart from my pal Smokey Bear, reminding you if you must burn debris or trash, do it safely. Check local laws on burning and never burn on dry when you date. Remember, only you can prevent forest fires. Smokey didn't mention nobody else. Smokey said only you.
This message from the USDA Forest Service and your state forester and advertising council.
Hi, I'm Malik Yoba, and I play a cop on TV. When I was in high school, I got shot at point-blank range by another kid. My life almost ended.
Each day, 10 kids are shot dead. Call 1-800-WE-PREVENT for information on what you can do to help. Not one more lost life. Not one more grieving family. Not one more.
Getting shot changed my life. Don't wait for something to happen to you to take action. Get involved now. Not everyone gets a second chance.
A message from the U.S. Department of Justice, the Crime Prevention Coalition, and the Ad Council.
Hey, what's up? This is Darius from Hootie and the Blowfish for RAD, recording artists against drunk driving. When you go out and party and you get drunk, then drive, you're not only loaded, you're a loaded weapon. When you celebrate, designate. Choose a designated driver every night. Remember, music lives, and so should you.
Everybody, it's LoveLine. I'm Adam. That's Dr. Drew. Phone number 1-800-LOVE-191. Yeah, it's just me and the Drewskers tonight. Drew's coming down off his sugar buzz.
Drewskers, Popeye?
Drewskers.
Right.
Drew, I never feel any different. Whatever I eat doesn't affect my feeling. Does it affect your feeling
No.
other than a psychological thing?
I'm either full or I'm hungry.
Yeah.
That's the only thing it affects.
I grew up around a bunch of retards. They're always like, "Oh, I'm riding the sugar high," and then they'd start figuring out rhythms for it. They go, oh, "If I eat some sugar, man, I go off like a skyrocket, but then I bottom out. Then I bottom out like a half hour later, man. I just bottom out."
You know, they've done these studies over and over and over again where they take kids and they have the parents feed them what they think is sugar, and then they have them give a meal that they don't know is sugar, and they have to compare the differences, have the parents report, and they can't do it. They cannot tell which one is sugar.
Of course. And everything. Here's the deal. If you're depressed, you want to nap. If you feel good, you want to do stuff. That's about it. There's people like, I eat now, not all meat, but red meat. I bottom out. I peak for about 20 minutes. Then I bottom out. Then I come up a little, but then I flatline after that.
Oh, please.
One rib.
How many of the guys fighting in Iraq you think were worried about what they were eating? You know what I'm saying?
That doesn't look. Listen, it's just I'm just like a Jeep. You put gas, you put kerosene, you put goats, whatever. It just runs.
There you go.
It doesn't really matter. And all the people that buy into all that crap, they're just people who have fibromyalgia and all this other nonsense. They're just pussies. Angela?
Yes.
You're 16?
Yes.
What's up?
Okay, my boyfriend, I told the lady something different, but, okay, he told me he has bumps on his, it's not on his dick, but it's, a little bit above, on his hair, and he says it's from shaving, but they don't look like bumps from shaving.
They could be molluscum contagiosum, which is, they look kind of like zits, but they're little hard things that scrape off.
Yeah, they look like like that. They're like little bubbles.
Yeah, that's molluscum contagiosum, and it's a virus. It's a sexually transmitted disease. You will get it if you have sex with them, and it's
really
yeah.
Women get that.
Oh yeah.
You don't hear about it on the ladies so much.
Absolutely. And
absolutely what?
Absolutely the same.
Yeah.
They look nasty. They look like little bubbles.
Yeah.
Well, maybe it's herpes or something. Well, herpes can look like little bubbles.
Well, the bottom line is this guy needs to have this stuff looked at because he is in no position to decide what it is or is not.
He
And
just says, "Oh, I got him from shaving." That's what he tells me.
Angela,
Yes.
were you gonna believe that? Are you gonna tell him no sex unless he goes to get it checked out?
You know what I love about our callers though. It's like he's got these bumps. He says he got them from shaving, but I don't believe him. Angela, you got to have a doctor take a look at it because the bottom line is unless a doctor sees it, we're not going to be able to tell what they are. He says he got them from shaving. Like, yeah. What was that? Let's see if we can get it one more time. He said he got them from shaving, right?
Right.
Well, then you don't have to have a doctor look at them. But then again, you didn't have to call us, did you?
Right, but
All right. But what is that? You got the doctor going, well, he's got to have a doctor going look at him.
We named two different diseases it could be. That he's in no position to tell whether it is or is not. He doesn't know what the F it is.
But maybe Angela makes a compelling point with the says he got him from shaving thing because maybe, I know it sounds like I'm going against my own ridicule here, but maybe he won't see the doctor because he says he got them from shaving.
Right, that's what he's doing.
Angela?
Yeah.
Yeah, I know. And now this begs question number 2. How are you going to get him to see the doctor?
I called LoveLine, and he says it's a molluscum contagiosum or herpes simplex, and we're not going to have sex unless you get that thing checked out.
All right.
There you go.
Let's do a little role playing, Angela.
Okay.
Now I'm going to give you a role that's easy.
Okay.
It's you.
The crayfish.
Shut up. It's you, okay?
Okay.
I'm going to be your boyfriend. What's his name? Kyle?
Robert.
Eddie.
Eddie. Okay, I'll be Eddie.
Okay.
Are you ready?
Right.
All right, here we go. Bring. Hello. Hello.
Hello.
Hey, baby.
Hey.
Hey.
Okay.
Mm.
You need to go to the doctor and get those bumps checked out.
What are you talking about? That's just from shaving.
They don't look like they're from shaving. They look pretty nasty.
What are you? Who are you? That pussy Dr. Drew?
No, but those look nasty.
Yeah, nasty to you. You barely got your GED. I got my GED.
Yeah, right, buddy. You didn't even go to school.
Well, so what? I still know what a shaving rash is, and I say that's a shaving rash. Now, come on over and let me sex you down.
You can sex me down when you find out what that is, but if it's something, then I don't think so.
Are you high?
No.
Wow.
So you, all right. Remember the whole part where you were saying you're gonna call LoveLine?
Lord Byron, right there. There she is.
Okay. I was supposed to say to call a LoveLine.
No. You say. Here's the thing.
Okay.
Okay. This is by the way why OJ went free because there was a chick prosecuting attorney.
Yeah.
Okay. Angela.
Yes.
You need to tell him 2 things. You called LoveLine, and Drew said he needed to see a doctor.
You got that?
Number 1.
Right.
Number 2, no sex.
Okay.
All right, you ready?
Wait, repeat it back.
Now we'll just try it again. Hello?
Hello?
Hey, baby. You should come over here. Let me give you some sex.
How about you call a LoveLine and talk to Dr. Drew?
Hold on, cut. Let's
Wait, I thought that's what you said.
No, you were supposed to say no. You thought that because you misunderstood me the first time around.
Angela, you ever heard of the Holocaust?
No.
Okay, that's very good. Really, never heard of the Holocaust?
Yeah, I'm serious. I've never heard of that.
Okay.
Hey, what else can we ask her?
See, you're making me feel stupid.
No.
No. The Holocaust.
Why are you acting stupid like that?
You know, you heard of Hitler, right?
Yeah.
Okay. Good.
What was that, her dog or her?
That's her buddy.
Okay. All right. Anyway, I don't want to do another role-playing thing.
Weren't you going to incorporate the Holocaust into it?
No.
No. Too much, huh?
We struck gold with that before. Just don't have sex with him. You know, it's funny. I noticed another thing that happens on this show. People misunderstand you at some point in the conversation.
They cling to it.
And they say, you want him to call LoveLine? And you go, No. I want you to tell him you called LoveLine and Dr. Drew said the following. And you go, okay. And then 10 seconds later they go, all right, I'll tell him to call LoveLine. And it's like, that was your idea. Remember? We never said that. It's sort of like when Bugs Bunny got Daffy Duck to tell
Wabbit
Elmer
season.
Fudd, shoot me now.
Yeah, that's right.
Alan,
Yeah.
you're 19?
Yeah.
What's up?
Just wanted to say I've been trying to call you guys for about a year now, and every time I do, I say, yeah, my name's Alan, and I can't take your call. But I'm 19. I've been in a relationship.
Hold on. Every time you get through, you say your name, and they say, we can't take your call?
Pretty much.
Why are you on now?
Different person answered.
Same people are sitting there.
Same people sitting there have been there for the last year.
Yeah, I always get a girl, but this time I got a guy.
Oh, well, it's kind of coming into focus now.
I'm a bitch.
All right, go ahead.
All right. I'm 19 and I've been in a relationship with a girl for 3 years. We're engaged to be married right now, and we're living together. I've had experiences with bisexual experiences in my life, but I'm not really attracted to men. But I am attracted to like hermaphrodites and transvestites, and I just wanted to know what could be causing that. Could that be because one of my first sexual experiences was with a guy, or?
Yeah, you were probably like 8 years old or something, right?
I was about like 9 or 10.
How many?
Look, kudos for picking that.
Yeah,
come on. And then this scrambles the wiring that's developing in your brain in terms of the sort of trajectory of sexual orientation. It makes it sort of confused, and the sort of an arousal pattern develops that wasn't supposed to have been there.
How do you get into hermaphrodites? Where do you find them these days?
Well, I read a lot of Japanese anime and stuff like that, and in Japan that's kind of a big thing over there. Is like, their gods are hermaphrodites, and it's kind of a very big sexual thing.
Ooh.
I just kind of always liked that since I was about 11 or 12.
Hold on a second. Calling all nerds. That's super nerd. When you start getting into that Japanese animation.
Well, he's masturbating to it.
And when you start beating off to drawings and you're not in prison, that is super nerddom right there. And you're not even beating off to the physical form. You're beating off to the craftsmanship of the drawing.
No,
I'm convinced.
No, he likes the multisexual beings.
Alan?
Yeah.
Wow.
Well,
the fantasy is what he's beating
off
off
with the drawings, but I mean, I started looking at real like she-males and transvestites and.
All right, well, be that as it may, you've got some wiring issues, some confusion about your sexual identity.
What do you do for a living? Some with computers,
don't feel like I'm gay, though.
You don't feel like you're what?
I don't feel like I'm a homosexual. I just
no,
because I definitely am very attracted to women also.
Yeah, you just sort of they got to have a male genitalia.
Hey, beats off to Johnny Sacco. He's not gay.
Are you afraid of female genitalia? Do they evoke anxiety or anything?
No. Well, previously to this girl, yes, because I'd had some bad experiences
with vaginas.
Right, not so nice vaginas, but in this.
What did they attack, or what the vaginas do to you?
Well, okay. When I was 13 years old, one of the first girls I had a sexual experience with tied me to the bed and got me naked, and I was under the impression we were going to have sex. Instead of having sex with me, she pretty much first she mashed her vagina in my face, and then she left the room and came back with everybody else who lived in her apartment, and they all took pictures of me and laughed at me and humiliated me, and she on me. So
perfectly normal, perfectly healthy.
Yeah.
While the neighborhood watched, she peed on you?
Well, just the people. She lived in an apartment with she had roommates, and they all came in the room and watched.
And watched her pee on you.
Right.
Where did you meet this person? This is getting more interesting all the time.
At a debutante ball.
Oh, yeah.
I don't know if I can say it on the air, but I met her at Denny's restaurant.
I think you can say that. Why not? And was she much older than you?
Yeah, she was like 23 or 24.
So it was a criminal act then.
Technically, yes.
Yeah.
Technically.
If it was done to if it was a 22-year-old guy doing it to a 13-year-old girl,
oh my God,
it'd be a criminal act. This is just a serious goof on. You know what I mean?
No, I mean, it was definitely not cool of her. She took advantage of me, I feel, but
Was she good looking?
She was okay. She wasn't you know, and she
She
wasn't
wasn't
anything
ultra
amazing.
supermodel hot.
Right, she was just okay, and I found out later.
And where did she pee on you? On your chest, face, groin?
Kind of just everywhere, mostly on my face and my.
And she sort of got and kind of
over you?
straddled you.
She kind of like stood up on the bed over me.
And it was her bed, right?
Yeah,
So she just kind of whizzed all over her bed.
pretty much.
And pardon me for laughing, but
No, I mean I can laugh at it. So I don't hold resentment toward it anymore.
No, it's all good. It's all good.
But I don't know if
Yeah.
in reference to the transvestite thing, could the utter absence of a mother and any female presence in my life and my entire life have anything to do with that?
Yes.
Okay, so Alan,
a lot of stuff.
In
going on.
summaries, a lot of stuff to go on.
Abandonment, abuse,
Okay.
the trifecta.
Here's what you need.
And some nutball peeing on you.
You ready?
Yeah.
You need a therapist, and she needs to be a female therapist.
Female therapist.
Female therapist, and do not get married for a little while. You're 19,
oh,
for
my
Christ's
God,
sake.
Yes. And listen, that has to be a therapist you're sort of not attracted to and you don't like. You know what I mean? Because if it's somebody that he really finds, this person fits with me, not good. Not good. Just somebody who knows what they're doing is what you need to be with.
Right. Let's real quick. Kim?
Hi.
You were listening to the show last night when I was saying I haven't let a good fart go in about 3 months.
Yeah,
It's breaking my heart.
I know.
And I've been eating anything and everything. No smell has come forth from my ass in months.
I like Kim's empathy, too. It's like, I know, Adam.
It's rough,
sad.
and especially
tough.
especially when you used to be on top. You know what I mean? People respected you. They looked up to you.
Yeah, now you're a pushover.
It's nothing. I got nothing. I'm a paper lion.
Okay, well, I got something that'll work.
All right. This
Sure.
better be good.
It is.
Okay.
I know it works because I got chewed out by my mom last night.
Mm-hmm.
It's not me. Sugarless candy.
What?
Yeah, my dad's a diabetic.
The
and
sorbitol? The sorbitol candy?
I don't know. I bought it at a candy store, and it was a peanut butter cup.
Yeah.
And something with nuts in it.
It's just crazy enough to work. But if I go down and find some dietetic candy and take it, and a poof of air comes out of my ass with no scent attached to it, I'm gonna come looking for you,
So
Kim.
there's a lot of scent.
Really?
Yeah.
All right. That was
Called
you?
me freaking out and told me I can't buy him that anymore.
What are you doing?
He's had the action.
Yeah.
Oh,
No.
No. Why
It's something
no?
else. It's something else.
Yeah, but a peanut butter cup with no sugar in it's not going to give me anything good.
No. Pasta fazool. Well, nah.
That's Jimmy's dish.
Yeah.
I got to get a good gas dish. Please call in if you know a good gas dish.
You're going to have to experiment. Everybody's different.
I'm trying everything. I'm getting nothing. Nothing.
All right.
We'll take a break. We'll be back.
LoveLine.
1-800-LOVE-191.
We'll be right back.
Amazing grace, how sweet the sound.
10 kids die by gunfire every day. Help stop the violence. Call 1-800-WE-PREVENT. Not one more lost life. Not one more.
Was blind, but now I see.
A public service message from this station, the U.S. Department of Justice, the Crime Prevention Coalition, and the Ad Council.
Mommy!
It's all right. Daddy's here.
Where's Mommy?
Mommy doesn't feel well.
How come Mommy's sick so much, Daddy?
I don't know, honey.
Alcoholism affects your family, your friends, your job, all the things that are important to you.
I want Mommy to be the way she used to be.
Me too.
Alcoholism is a treatable disease. Get help before you lose the really important things in life. A public service message from the National Association of Broadcasters and this station.
Yo, I'm Alfonso Ribeiro for RAD. Hey, partying's a good time, have fun, but you don't have to get in the car and do it. Get a taxi, get a limo, get whatever you want, get a friend, get home safely. Don't drink and drive.
Hey, Larry, you think we'll ever have a baby?
Vince, we're crash dummies.
Yeah, but your head's about the size of a baby. Here, give it to me, will you?
What are you doing?
I'm taking it off! Oh, I'm using your head in the rear-facing infant seat. Up in front, kids won't know what hit them when the airbag blows.
Where are we going, Vince?
You know that brick wall with the big bullseye?
Sure, like the back of my...
Holy cow, Larry, you're embedded in the seat. I can't understand you. I'll go get a tire iron.
You could learn a lot from a dummy. Buckle your kids in the back seat. A message from the Department of Transportation and the Ad Council.
What's up? This is Warren G, you know what I'm saying? I'm here giving it up for RAD because they do a lot of good things for people. And I just want to say, before you drink, make sure that you got somebody that can drive your butt home so you won't crash or get pulled over and get a DUI. So go ahead and follow the rules.
Just trying to make you see. Nobody does it better.
Yo, this is Lamont Bentley with a message from Rad. Now listen up. I know that you're young, and I know that you love to party. But when you party, don't be selfish. Don't drink and drive.
Living in a world like this one, it's hard to feel. You can't change it, but we must try.
Hi, I'm Malik Yoba, and I play a cop on TV. I wrote this song because I need to see things change. Too many kids are dying in our streets from violence. I know because I was shot when I was 15. I survived, but each day there are 10 kids that don't, and we can do something if we just try. Be brave enough to walk away from violence and those that push it. Make a pledge to yourself to turn away from guns as a solution to solve your conflict. You can find smart, peaceful ways to settle arguments. I survived getting shot, but not everyone does. Don't let it happen to you.
All you have to do is try.
A message from the U.S. Department of Justice, the Crime Prevention Coalition, and the Ad Council.
Hey, everybody. LoveLine. I'm Adam. That's Dr. Drew. Phone number 1-800-LOVE-191. Just me and my partner tonight. Drew picked a call that has no question on it. Hello?
Yes.
What's your name, sir?
Robert.
Robert. Do you have a suggestion for me to get gas?
I do. I've got every day at lunch I go to Trader Joe's and get the hummus.
Hummus.
What's that?
Hummus, good for gas?
The garlic is great. The spicy hot hummus is even better. Get that good kind of burn your eyes thing going.
Mm-hmm.
But I stick by the eggplant. It's always got that nice kind of, it's got right in the middle where it doesn't burn your ass, but it still offends everybody.
Mm-hmm. What do you put it on? What do you put on, a playing card?
Just crackers, whatever they got there.
See, Robert, you're prone to gas, though.
Oh, what's that?
You're prone to gas. You create a great methane production, right?
Only with certain foods, you know.
Yeah. No, but Adam is disinclined to gas. Nothing that we can find.
I'm so lazy, my body won't even work up a good fart.
Yeah.
Hey, Drew, you eat what? What's your thing, garlic or onion?
Green onion.
And now, what if I gave you a clove of garlic right now, of raw garlic, and you just swallowed it?
That'd be bad times.
You'd be blasting all the way home? You think you could move yourself in the chair with the wheels without touching the ground?
Yeah, I think the next
be like
space shuttle
sitting on a chair and doing the fire extinguisher thing. We just fire the fire extinguisher and roll across the room. Really? I mean, you could give yourself gas immediately, right?
Yeah, oh yeah.
With a variety of different foods, and it wouldn't take much of quantity-wise.
Overeating does it to me too, coincidentally.
Yeah,
it could be bad tonight.
Now, what is it? You have different enzymes in you?
Different bacteria.
Different bacteria in you. And that bacteria, the particular bacteria that is common to your colon,
lives my colon,
turns this food into gas.
Cracks it into methane.
Right. Whereas mine does not seem to do that.
No.
Okay.
Unlucky.
Well, back to the point.
All right. Katie?
Hello?
You're 15?
Yeah.
What's up?
Oh, hi.
first I have to compliment you. I love you guys so much. And
Thank
I've
you.
been listening to LoveLine like every day since I was 12.
Mm.
And yeah, Dr. Drew,
Mm-hmm.
you're very smart. You're one of the smartest people on radio,
Hmm.
and you should be president.
Yeah.
Yeah. And Adam, I love you. You're gorgeous, and I
Yeah.
love the Man Show and Crank Anchors.
Thanks, baby doll.
Yeah. Okay. So
Enough of that. Buttered you guys up.
What do you need?
Okay, for my debate class, I'm debating that condoms should be distributed to high schools.
Mm-hmm.
And I'd like to ask both of you the pros and cons of that and how effective condoms are and, like,
Yeah.
would
Well,
like
do you mean distributed in what way?
like just passed out at school, so, like, they're available to students who need them.
Well, there's sort of a difference between passing something out and making it accessible to people who need it or want it.
I agree with that.
Uh-huh.
Hey, I don't think that we should load up a one of those firefighting tanker planes and drop condoms over the school. But I think we do agree that they could have them in the health office and that you
answer
could
the
obtain
question.
them.
Answer the question. Why not though? Why shouldn't you do that?
I just think it may not bode with some people's sensibilities, and those people, you should respect those people.
And does it encourage kids to have sex? No.
It doesn't, because I was talking to my mom today, and she was saying, oh, it's wrong. It's going to make people want to have sex. And
Well, listen, every 15 and 16 and 17-year-old boy at that school would like to have sex, except
Immediately.
for the handful of guys who don't.
Yeah.
But the condom, I mean, let's look at it this way. Let's look at it this way. You can use this in your debate class.
Thank you.
Tell me you thought of it. You take 10 boys, 10 average teenage boys,
Mhm.
16-year-old boys. 8 of them really are going to want to have sex, and 2 of them, for religious purposes, or maybe they're gross, they're a little behind or whatever, aren't. That's
Yeah.
about right, right?
Yeah.
Those 8 boys who really want to have sex, the condom
Doesn't change things at all.
No, it's like saying a guy's really hungry and you're giving him a fork.
Yeah.
Doesn't really matter. He'll eat the chicken with his hands. He doesn't need the fork. You give him the fork, he'll use the fork.
That's right.
It's not going to stop him or start him. It's not going to remind him to eat. It's just, here's a fork. Yeah, well, I'm hungry anyway. It's not going to do anything. And if a guy doesn't want to eat, the fork's not going to make him eat.
He'll put it down. Yeah.
That's right. So you don't need the condom to fork.
Right.
There you go.
All right.
And the condoms work very, very well.
How accurate are they? Because my mom's like, oh, it's still like, it's still bad and it's still not going to work and it's not 100%.
Your mom's doing a little spin control here.
Your mom should just tell you that the semen's fattening. That's the spin I'm going to take.
But yeah, they're like in the 90-something.
Oh yeah, if they're used properly, they're very effective, and they're a good barrier to reduce the risk of sexually transmitted diseases. They really are. So I however, don't believe that necessarily government institutions should be passing things out. I think the private sector really should be stepping up a lot more, and that high schools shouldn't get in the way of that.
Yeah.
In other words, I don't think something your tax dollars go to should be distributing condoms, because people have all kinds of feelings and they want to be represented, and it would just create chaos.
Yeah.
On the other hand, a private sector is much more efficient, much more able to problem solve, should make these things available to you, and the high schools shouldn't get in the way of that.
But on the other hand, if I have a choice of where my tax dollars are going, which is 80 cents for a condom or a life of being taxed for a welfare child.
And prison cells.
In prison cells, I'm going with the condom. Justine,
Hello?
you're 20?
Yes, I'm 20.
Your dad asked you to buy a banana suppository. What?
No, what happened is I'm staying with my friend for a week, and we're going to the store, and he's like, hey, hold on, I need you guys to pick me up stuff. And I'm like, okay, what do you need? He's like, I need a banana, I need Preparation H, and suppositories.
No.
I'm serious. I am not joking.
Well, he was joking.
No, he was not joking. We confronted him on the issue, and he got really mad.
All right, wait a minute.
I...
Where was he when you guys were going into the store?
No, we were leaving the house. We were like, okay, bye, we're going to go to the store. And he's like,
All right.
hold on, you need to...
I'm asking where he was. He was at home.
Yeah, he was at home.
And he said, as long as you're going to the store, you need to pick me up a banana, not a bunch of bananas.
Just a banana.
A banana, some preparation as your process. Oh, please.
Yeah.
No, I'm not joking.
Of course you're joking.
Well, you may not be joking, but he was.
Here, I'll give you two choices. Okay.
Okay.
Either you're joking, or he's joking and you're stupid. Which one?
No, it's actually neither. I was asking my friend about it, and it's because he had that surgery, which makes your stomach smaller, and he hasn't been sticking to the diet, so his stomach's been really bad. So I guess he's been having diarrhea really badly.
Yeah.
So I guess that's why he needed the Preparation H suppositories, and he just has a banana with his breakfast every morning for his shake that he's supposed to have.
All right. Well.
I just thought it was really funny the order in which these things were asked for.
All right. Don't call again.
And we'll be right back.
Well, all right. But listen, I stand corrected then.
Yeah.
He had the stomach tightening surgery or the gastric bypass. He had that. All right. It's just a crazy coincidence.
Yeah, whatever.
We'll be back.
All right, guys. Bottom line, here's the deal. Looking to hook up? Sick of wasting time with the wrong person? One call's all you need to make. Call the date line. The date line. 877-889-DATE. LoveLine with Adam Carolla and Dr. Drew. 1-800-LOVE-191. We'll be right back.
Okay, people, come on, settle down. Everyone settle down. Joanne DiCarlo.
Present.
William Robertson.
Here.
Raymond Vega.
Yeah, I'm here.
Peter Lawrence. John Earhart. Marona Maxwell. Andrea Thompson. Andrea Thompson.
Every day, 10 children are killed by gunfire. 10 dead kids. 10 kids too many. The violence won't stop until you help stop it. To find out how, call 1-800-WE-PREVENT for free information. That's 1-800-WE-PREVENT. And please call today. Not one more lost life. Not one more grieving family. Not one more. A public service message from this station, the U.S. Department of Justice, the Crime Prevention Coalition, and the Ad Council.
Hello, my name is Rome, and I'm here for RAD. Music is very important to me, but what's most important is life. Please, please choose a designated driver. Don't drink and drive.
You put the spell on me. I'm hooked, baby. Crazy love. Going down, baby. Crazy love.
What'll it be, lady? You think you might be pregnant. You need to see your doctor. You want to tell your family, and you need to stop drinking alcoholic beverages. The best choice for you and your baby is to stop drinking and call your doctor for advice.
Congratulations. You were right. You're pregnant.
If you have questions about drinking during your pregnancy, ask your doctor. Be good to your baby right from the start. A public service message from the National Association of Broadcasters and this station.
Hey, this is Kate Pearson from the B-52s. For RAD, getting drunk is your own business, but when you drive drunk, you make it everybody's business. Don't drink and drive. Be responsible, plan ahead, and choose a designated driver. Remember, music lives, and so should you.
Hey, Larry, baby, you want to go for a ride?
Why, Vince, I didn't know you cared.
I don't, but I'm looking for a baby.
But Vince, we're crash dummies.
Well, your head's about the size of a baby. What are you doing? Taking it off! I'm using your head in a rear-facing infant seat.
Why?
To show how babies up front are in airbag danger.
You know I get sick when I ride backwards and without a body.
Up in front, kids won't know what hit them when the airbag blows.
Then why do people put their kids up front, Vince?
I don't know. Maybe it makes them feel better to see them sitting by their side. Although, if my baby looked like you, he'd ride in the trunk.
Hey, where are we going, Vince?
You know that brick wall with the big bullseye?
I can see it vaguely in the back of my mind.
Well, in 2 seconds, that's exactly where it's going to be. Holy cow, Larry, you're embedded in the seat. I can't understand you. I'll go get a tire iron.
Thank you.
You could learn a lot from a dummy. Buckle your kids in the back seat. A message from the Department of Transportation and the Ad Council.
Hi, this is Dennis Franz of NYPD Blue for RAD, recording artists, actors, and athletes against drunk driving. My character, Andy Sipwitz, has learned that there are a lot of things in life you have no control over. Fortunately, driving drunk isn't one of them. If you drink, don't drive. Choose a designated driver, and if one of your friends has been drinking, get the keys. Friends don't let friends drive drunk.
A message from the Department of Transportation, National Association of Broadcasters, and RAD.
Did you hear what Smokey said? Did you hear what Smokey said? I want to know if you heard what Smokey said. Smokey said only you.
This is Marty Stewart from my pal Smokey Bear, reminding you if you must burn debris or trash, do it safely. Check local laws on burning and never burn on dry when you daze. Remember, only you can prevent forest fires.
Smokey didn't mention nobody else. Smokey said only you.
This message from the USDA Forest Service and your state forester and advertising council.
Catch a season's worth of touchdowns and a hell of a lot of hits. Tune into NFL Europe on Fox Sportsnet and DirecTV. Each play is a test, and only the best of the rest will get a shot at NFL glory.
They're dragging us! Finish this thing!
Check your local listings for broadcast times and be there for World Bowl 11 on June 14th. See tomorrow's NFL stars today.
Everybody, LoveLine. I'm Adam. That's Dr. Drew. Phone number 1-800-LOVE-191. This close to driving tram, my brother.
Don't do it, man.
Woo, I'll do it.
He'll do it. I know he'll do it.
I'm a madman.
Don't tempt him.
No, man. I always like that part where the guy's partner explains what a madman he is.
Yeah.
Oh.
You don't know this guy.
The nudge will do it, man. He's a wild man. He's wild. You know I'm wild. He'll do it.
The nudge.
Joanna?
Yes.
You're 19?
Yes, I'm 19.
What's up?
I had a question. Me and my boyfriend have been together for 3.5 years, and we've tried a lot of different things, and he wanted to try anal sex.
How old is he?
He's 18.
Ooh.
And he wanted to try anal sex, and we've tried it twice, but I seem to not be able to get, like, comfortable, and it's really painful.
Yeah, so why don't you stop?
Yeah, that's what we do, exactly. He sees that it hurts me, and as soon as he sees that, he's like, okay, this isn't a turn-on anymore, you know? This isn't working, but I do want to try it, and I do, you know, also
Is there any equivalent for the male?
Excuse me?
That a woman asks the guy to do?
Oh, well, that's the entire relationship.
It's like going to the opera?
That's everything in the relationship other than the sex. It's the part where they have to hang out. That's basically, you know what that is? That's going to one of her goofy friends' weddings.
Okay.
You know what I mean?
Yeah.
That's what anal is. It's a nice, slow 5-hour anal encounter.
Yeah.
Going to those crappy weddings. You know what I get to? I always get that, be nice.
You must have been to some lately.
Be
What
nice.
happened?
Yeah, I've been to them. I get to be nice all the time, and then there's always this one, too. You make sure and talk to Charlene's boyfriend. You know, it's always bad. You know, actually, it's one of the signs you're not the world's greatest person when you get that whole laundry list of things you got to do. Yeah. Every time I go anywhere with my wife, like, here's what it sounds like on the way. Don't leave me alone with Drew's wife. Don't leave me alone with her. I don't want. You be nice. You be nice. You talk to Suzanne. You talk to Carlos. You talk to Suzanne's husband. Do not ignore him.
He's a huge fan of yours. He's been waiting to meet you.
Do not leave me. Do not take a rusty shiv and put it in my father's neck. Okay? You talk to my father. Talk to him. You gotta. You know that's my entire life. Here's my entire life. People explain to me how to be a human being.
Yeah.
My dad,
it's a little bit of a reach for you.
My dad gave you that NRA video. Now you call him up and you thank him. And I'm like, Drew, do you get that? Did your wife explain to you how to be a human being?
No.
Oh, please.
No.
She tells you everything else. She has to explain. She doesn't give any of that?
No.
Don't leave me with your mother.
No.
You be nice to them. No?
No, no.
No, because you're so busy just kissing ass. No one ever has to give you that speech. Is that what it is?
Yep, that's basically it.
Joanna? All right, so anyway, he doesn't want to hurt you. You don't like anal sex. You want to know how to have anal sex?
Yeah, well, I want to be able to like it.
You may not
it's
be.
something I'm willing to try.
Yeah, well, maybe.
You tried it twice.
You tried it, and that may not be for you. You
well,
may not
be.
Well, here's my tips. Lube and booze.
Okay.
All right. You got it?
All right, I see.
Well, I mean, Ted, use lots of lube. Have a glass of red wine. See if it loosens you up a little bit.
Okay, so that's probably it's probably me being nervous or sort of.
No. No.
Well,
no.
It's moot because whatever it is, you're not into it. Whether it hurts because you're tense or it hurts because you have an exceptionally small rectum.
Whatever it is not going to feel good to you. Just not.
God bless her.
That's so wild. What? I mean.
I don't know. And then let's just say on anal trip number 3, it's the third trip down the you pack up the balls and penis, you head down the Hershey Highway. The third one, it somehow magically works. Now where are you? You know what I mean? He's got a nail in the ass every time now.
Still something you don't enjoy.
Theoretically, yeah. It's all right not to enjoy something your boyfriend. And by the way, no one's going to fault you. You gave it a shot. You gave the old college try.
I just don't understand this continued desire to put herself into situations that hurt her. Blaming herself.
She says
feeling faulty that
likes,
something's wrong with her. That
she's not saying that.
Her rectum tearing is uncomfortable for her.
She likes the guy. She wants to make him happy.
Oh, my God. What is that?
You talk to Suzanne's, but talk to them.
Joe.
Joe?
Yes.
Yeah.
What's up?
Oh, yeah.
Hey, I'm still
Bogus.
writing down lube and booze here. Let me catch up with you.
Yeah. Bogus.
Yeah. This close to drop and try. Yeah, I'll do it too, right, Drew?
He will. Don't tempt him, Joe.
He's a madman.
Okay, here's my question.
Mm-hmm.
One night, the wife's punani, as she refers to it, actually afternoon, made a funny noise, farting sound. And my question was, does that necessarily... The only time I've ever heard it was after long, hard, passionate sex. So my question is, I guess it's really for the doc, is, what are the reasons that may happen?
Well, she's cheating, obviously. When
Cheating.
Yeah.
You got to smell that wind that comes out of her. If it smells like a different dude, man, you got to kick that bitch to the curb. Oh, who cares? So you really need to know.
No, it's nothing. It's just the position you're in. That's all.
Well, Drew, can you ever make... Some women can make that noise without sex.
Yep, some women make it all the time. But most, you get them in the right position and they will start.
Yeah. Hey, Drew.
It's a piston. What?
What's a piston?
That's the action that pushes
Piston
the air
action.
in,
Yeah, but what if you've had no sex? I think Joe was saying there was no sex before this.
Oh, and I thought you said it was during sex.
Well, I don't know. Joe?
It was at our very start of sex.
Yeah.
Oh, all right. Listen, you take your hand, you put it under your bare armpit, you start flapping your arm. You get a little better sound when it works up a sweat, but you can still pop one off at the beginning, can't you? Jack off. Hey, screwball phone screeners. I know we're tired of girls who are raped on their third birthday, but that wasn't a question Joe had. How do I get a queef sound out of it? It's usually pump number 327, but this was pump number 14. How is that physically possible? This is a question. Hey, Drew.
Yeah.
Blah, 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 blah.
Oh, no.
Blah, blah, blah.
Oh.
Woo. Alex?
Hi.
You're 17. What's up?
Well, I had a whole knee operations when I was younger, 14 to 15.
A what kind?
Knee operations.
Knee operations. For what?
Yeah, I had my knees stapled because I grew too fast.
All right.
How do they staple them?
Stapled. And so
whoa.
whoa.
How do you staple your knees?
They stapled the growth plates on the inside of the knees, so I stopped growing.
Really?
Wow, I've never heard of that.
Yeah.
How tall are you now?
6'8".
And if they didn't staple the growth plates on your knees, what do you think you'd be?
I'd probably be about 6'4" because my legs would be bowed out to each side, and I'd be dislocating my knees every time I took a step.
Oh, wow. Interesting.
If they didn't stop that.
Nope.
Well, that's
my legs
weird.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Were your legs growing faster than the rest of your body?
My legs, the growth plates on the outside of the knee were growing faster than on the inside, so my legs bowed out.
Okay.
Wow.
I was knock-kneed.
Okay.
Really badly.
All right.
Yeah.
But so I had a lot of pain medicine. I got addicted to Vicodin.
Oh, boy.
And I finally got off of it after, I just stopped it. But my question was, am I more susceptible to other drug addictions after, because I've been addicted to Vicodin?
Is there alcoholism in your family?
No.
Did you get addicted or just get dependent on it?
I don't know. When I stopped taking it, I stayed up for 5 nights straight.
But you just stopped. You just kicked it yourself.
Yeah.
All right.
I'm not sure that's addiction.
I don't think so.
Having withdrawal does not addiction make.
Okay.
Anybody who takes opiate long enough will have a withdrawal, but the addict, when they put the opiate down, is changed. They still feel like they've got to pursue it. They feel sort of that they can't regulate their feelings. They preoccupy about it, and they get back and they use something. And then eventually they get back to the opiates.
Listen, Stretch, you're fine.
Okay.
People call you Stretch?
Yeah, and Ogre and Lurch and
Ogre?
Drac.
Can you play sports or anything?
No.
Your knees aren't good enough for that?
No.
How much do you weigh?
225.
225?
Yeah.
6'8"? That's slender, right? It's about
right
where it should be.
decent, right?
Yeah.
Any problems? You all right? What they think you're 17? They think you're going to make it to 7 foot?
I certainly hope not.
Really?
It's already hard to find clothes.
Already what?
Do you play basketball?
No.
No, he doesn't play any sports.
No sports.
No sports. Music.
Music, not sports.
All right. Well, good times. And can you run? Your knees okay?
Yeah, I'm pretty good.
Okay. All right. Good times.
No sports.
Once in a while, you get these tall guys that don't do anything with their height. And everyone, they spend their whole life telling people they don't play basketball, and everyone seems disappointed. It's like, oh, you had this incredible gift, this gift of height. But I'll tell you something. No one sheds any tears for tall guys in this society. Being tall, like as you get over 6'2", kind of tall, it sucks. Go fly. I'm 6'2". Try to fly coach at 6'2". That's uncomfortable. I can only imagine being 6'7", 6'9", and stuffing my spindly ass into one of those coach seats. Yeah. Cars. Here's the deal. Everything, whether it's clothes, cars. As far as how far the seat goes back, the coach, tables. When you go out to eat, when you go sit at a movie theater, whatever it is. Here's the deal. Ideally, it is made for guys who are about 5'10". Guys 5'8" is going to be more comfortable. Guys 6 foot is going to be a little less comfortable. But as you start going over 6 foot, go to a movie theater.
Yeah.
Have your knees pressed up against the guy's seat in front of you the entire time. What is the big advantage to that? And how come no one ever says anything? I mean, listen, if you're a guy and you're 5'2", it sucks, but every flight's first class.
Yeah.
And every time you go to a movie theater, your feet ain't touching the ground. You know that problem with your knees jammed up against stuff all the time.
You're right.
Thank you, Drew. Drew did like a 4-stage yawn into the mic. Andy?
Hey, what's up, Adam?
Hey, brother.
Dude, you're a genius. And Dr. Drew, you're a genius.
Oh, how about that?
Oh, now no one's a genius.
Oh, yeah. All right. Well, anyways, I got 3 things.
All right.
One question is about my balls. A few months ago, I was sitting on this bench after school, and this chick comes over to give me a hug, and she puts all her weight in her knee, and gets right on my ball.
Did you speak up? Say something?
Wait, what?
Did you say something to her?
Oh yeah, I pushed her off.
All right.
And it just felt like my ball was shifting.
All right. Good times.
Yeah, and now my ball just doesn't hang the right way.
Well.
So I was just wondering.
Shifting is quite a graphic depiction.
What does that mean? Continental shelves are shifting?
Migrating.
Here, let me tell you. I could feel it. the tube where your jizz like comes out of your balls.
Your jizz come out of your balls.
Yeah, your jizz tube. Yeah.
Yeah,
know
your
it.
jizz tube.
Know
Like it felt like that was like moving around my ball.
Uh-huh.
Like it twisted in some way.
Yeah.
Uh-huh.
Suppose
Oh,
that's
it felt
possible.
so bad. It was like
Yeah.
the worst pain.
All right.
All right. So, anyways, I was just wondering what's up with that.
Not sure. The only way you really know is if you had an ultrasound to see if there's anything happened.
It's really not hanging right now.
If really,
Well, yeah, like sometimes when it's like cold, and you know my balls like shrivel up.
yeah.
Yeah.
The one hangs all normal, but the other one's kind of a.
Well, wait a minute. How do they hang all normal when it's shriveled
like
up?
When they're,
One's
they're
sad,
Straight.
Adam.
They're straight. You know, like they just hang straight down.
Yeah. Hold
Like-
on a second, Drew. I have not gotten that thick sort of, you know, that
Dartos tunic.
gopher's brain.
Yeah, that's the
sort
Dartos
of
tunic.
under your door kind of
Yeah,
look.
yeah.
I used to like that when I was a kid. Ladies, you don't know this, but your nutsack goes from like a Crown Royal sack into a Super Ball.
Not even
at
that. Like
times.
an acorn.
Well,
I mean, it can really shrink up.
no, just go to an acorn. You
Well, not the
retard.
balls, but the whole.
The point is
apparatus
it gets thick and it starts to looks like a brain.
Yeah.
Okay, what happened to that, Drew? That doesn't happen to me anymore.
Well, gravity has taken its toll.
I can't get any nut suckage at all.
You can get some, but it won't suck all the way back up the way it used
No,
to.
I can't. The skin is perpetually thin.
Well, you've done it. You've stretched out the cremasteric muscles. The gravity's just taking it apart.
I need to have those rejuvenated, Drew, so I can enjoy my youthful sack again.
A ball tuck?
I would like a ball tuck, yes.
Mm.
Who are we talking to? Anthony?
No.
Is that who we're talking to? No, Andy. Andy?
All right.
All right,
yeah,
so maybe, you may have to go to the doctor, yo.
All right. All right.
Let me just finish. When you get a trauma like that, you're testing. The most common thing to change its shape and configuration would be a spermatocele or cystocele, varicocele, a cyst, basically.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, let him ask the other two questions.
No. He had two more questions?
Two more.
Andy?
Dude, they're real quick.
All right, go ahead.
It's one about your gas thing.
Mm-hmm.
All right. There's these things that I could buy at my school. They're like from Thank God It's Friday restaurants.
Mm-hmm.
They're called potato skins.
They sell appetizers from TGIF at your school?
Yeah, they're pretty sweet too. They taste really good, and they make you crap about the same time every day.
What? Hold on a second. What kind of school do you go to school in Reseda?
Yeah.
What school do you go to?
Cleveland High.
You go to Cleveland High, and it's catered by that TGI Fridays out there in Reseda?
Yeah.
Holy F. I ate, what the? When I was in high school, we had like these crappy generic sweet rolls. Everything was generic. The hot dogs were like green and beige color. The
Everything
burger
was
patties were boiled.
Corn. There was corn
It
and
was
a
just
strange rice.
Just corn. It was just nothing
Everything
but
boiled.
Everything
Boiled.
sucked. The hamburgers. How do you F up a hamburger so badly?
Well,
You know what I mean? You go to McDonald's for 39 cents, you get a decent burger. LA Unified had these burgers that were like kind of boiled and kind of milky tasting and sort of gray and a little like gray colored meat that looked like it was cooked in some fashion that
But
was.
that strange smell. Always a strange smell.
I'm gonna sue everybody. So what happens? You get catered. What else can you get over there from TGI Fridays?
I don't know. They have a different type, like they have jalapeno, whatever, like a different flavor.
You go to the cafeteria and get like you can get like buffalo chicken wings and stuff.
Well, yeah, but they're all fake, you know, and those make you crap pretty bad too. But we could also get like Pizza Hut, and then, like Subway.
Jeez, like going to a ball game.
And then they also got these ice creams. They're so goddamn good. They're like 50 cents.
All right, listen, I'm getting hungry now. I could remember.
I'm not.
If some kid, here's the whole thing. When I went to school, the schools basically, LA Unified schools are like a prison when I grew up. They're same architectures, black top everywhere, high fences everywhere. Once you came on to campus, you could not leave the campus. You could try to make it over the fence, but a guard might take you down. The first shot would be a warning shot, but the second one, they'd go for the kill. Everything was sort of squared off, institutionalized looking. All the buildings were like gray and green, and every window had that sort of heavy-duty chain link mesh over it. It's not the chain link fence. It's that heavy-duty grate kind of, hey, you can't throw a rock through it or something kind of thing. And everything was real heavy-duty. And it was a like institution. And if anybody ever had any food in that school that it was something you'd heard of from the outside world, it was huge. For one reason or another, some guy would show up with a Taco Bell burrito or a McDonald's hamburger once every 2 years, and it was like
Nirvana. Oh, my God.
Oh, it was like you were the guy in prison with a sack of heroin and a carton of cigarettes, you know? And all the food was just horrible, generic, boiled prison food, essentially. What is this? Kids with their goddamn TGI burgers. Anthony?
Hey.
I say my word to this.
My word?
Yeah?
Yeah. Yes.
Yeah, first I need to say that Dr. Drew, you made me want to become a psychologist because of everything you guys have done on here.
All right.
And
say thank you,
Thank
Dick.
you.
All right.
Adam?
Well, I'm not a psychologist.
Well,
I know
yeah,
it's
but
a little
you're-
confusing,
but
yeah.
But the way that you analyze people and like how they think and everything has made me want to do that.
Okay, great.
Yeah, and Adam,
Yeah.
you're saying bouncy bouncy. I have this water bottle that's like an Nalgene bottle, and I dropped it one time and it bounces, and now all my friends, every time they see me, they keep on going bouncy bouncy.
Bouncy, bouncy.
Yeah. No, that's not me.
Adam, yeah.
Yeah.
Hold on. Now I'm pissed at Anthony. You're 0 for 2, buddy.
Okay, now here's my question.
All right.
I went out with my girlfriend originally in December. Went out for a month and a half, 2 months, and we stopped going out and everything. And it goes off and on. And she was came over to my house after school this Tuesday afternoon, and we dropped our stuff off at my house and went down to the beach. And her mom has bipolar and changed her mind what time she had to be home, and when she called at 6, her mom got mad at her and said she was supposed to call at 4:30 and everything, and now her mom thinks that because she couldn't get a hold of either of us is that we were having sex.
Were you?
No.
No, we weren't.
Anthony's a virgin.
Oh, yes.
Yeah, yes I am. I am proud to say that, but I decided that I'm not going to screw up my life until the time I've made that choice where I'm gonna sit down and start a family.
Yep.
Yeah, and
All right. Sounds like good rationale for not getting
yeah,
laid to me.
and her parents have told her you cannot see him, you cannot talk to him, you can't even associate
Really?
with
Well,
him.
and they don't believe her when she
No,
tells
because because I don't know why they don't believe.
Okay,
her
wait a
because
second.
I'm
So,
17.
what has she said to you then? That you have to break it off?
No, it's because we're in the period of we're not going out right now, but we're almost going back out because she said she wanted to go back out with me again.
Hold on a second. Let me talk to Drew.
What was that?
Anthony. Well, first off,
A lot of talking.
the
a lot of
sound-
rationalization.
the sound of a virgin is the most distinct sound there is on this radio show.
Yes.
Even if it speaks louder to me than a junior college tune.
Well, there's a couple things. There's the baby voice. There's the junior college.
Yeah.
There's the forklift.
But the virgin
And
thing.
then there's a virgin. Yeah.
Now, he's 17. He says he has a girlfriend. He says they went to the beach. You'd think, most guys are 17, virgin, the voice. Okay. I'm not so sure that this guy actually does have a girlfriend.
Right.
I'm not so sure what they were.
We'd have to ask her.
Yeah,
And it would be
Anthony.
different.
Anthony's not a guy who's grounded in reality.
Right.
Anthony.
Yeah.
But not a stupid man.
No.
Anthony.
Yeah.
What's the furthest you've gotten with this young lady?
Almost a home plate.
Really?
Almost.
Almost a home plate.
Almost home plate. What is
yeah,
what is
like,
that?
I'm about to slide, but
You guys were both naked?
pretty much.
Oh.
But we didn't do that stuff because we decided that we're not going to have sex because we don't
Right.
want to screw
And you
each
go
other
you
up.
go out
And what you have oral sex?
Yeah.
and you go out regularly with her.
Not regularly.
How long's it been since you went out with her?
It's been about a month and a half.
Were you going out regularly?
Wait a minute.
Yeah, we were going out regularly
Yeah.
for like 2 months, and then there was something happen at her home, and she would have to like break it up because of stress and everything.
That's a stress.
Well, it's her family is like
Anthony.
really weird.
Okay, listen to Papa Ace.
Okay.
This is not your girlfriend.
Yeah.
You may have had a few dates with her and maybe almost gotten to home base with her, home plate, but You didn't. She's not your girlfriend. It's time to move on.
Well,
Yes?
I didn't actually say she was my girlfriend. We were going off and on.
Okay,
for a
do
while.
not examine the past any longer.
Move on.
Move on.
Okay, but it's just that that I don't.
No.
Move on.
He's just still dancing.
It's been a month, and by the way, when you're 17, and you listen, when you're 29 and you haven't seen somebody in a month and a half, it's done.
Like a whole sports season, nearly.
But when you're 17,
football season,
you're done.
Yeah.
I mean, month and a half, you're done. And it didn't sound there was a lot. And Anthony's again not in reality too much.
No.
Smart guy.
Yeah.
Too smart.
Yeah, just rationalizing, thinking, dancing.
Right.
Constantly.
All right, we'll take a break. We'll be back.
Hello? Who's this?
This is LoveLine.
1-800-LOVE-191. LoveLine will be right back.
LoveLine is brought to you by Trojan, America's #1 condom, the most trusted for over 80 years.
Is your sexual performance getting you down? Are you experiencing decreased stamina or age-related sexual decline? Are you giving her the satisfaction she deserves? What if I told you about a male performance enhancer that could raise your sex life to a whole new level? Introducing Prozite. Prozite's blend of natural ingredients not only boosts sexual performance and pleasure, they stimulate your sexual desire as well. Prozite is a scientifically advanced formula that's been medically evaluated in case studies and found to stimulate longer-lasting, more satisfying sex in men of all ages. Now you can enjoy the sex life of your youth. So why wait? Call today and receive a free 1-month supply of Prozite with your order. Prozite is delivered confidentially and comes with a money-back guarantee. Call right now.
Raise your sex life to a whole new level with Prozite. Call 1-800-897-0845. That's 1-800-897-0845. Call today to learn how you can get a 30-day supply of Prozite free with your order. 1-800-897-0845.
Hey, Larry, how about a ride through the neighborhood?
I admire you, Vince, working as a crash test dummy all week and still you want to drive after hours.
Yeah, you gonna buckle up, my carefree companion?
Why, we're not going far.
I was hoping you'd say that. Up ahead, the bird bath of Dan and Sherry Hagee. Solid concrete, early 80s. The Hagees take great pride in their picture window. Notice the fine antiques, like the 1922 billiards table, currently under our wheels, and the custom-designed balls flying through our windshield. Next stop, the backyard and the 2 oldest trees in the county. Sir, please keep your arms and legs inside the car.
I will. Help me pick them up.
We hope you enjoyed your trip.
Boy, when you drive through the neighborhood, you really drive through the neighborhood.
Just wanted to show you, buddy, no drive is too short to buckle up for.
Point well taken.
You could learn a lot from a dummy. Buckle up, even on short trips. A message from the Department of Transportation and the Ad Council.
Hey, so you think you can drive properly after you've had a few drinks, huh? I don't think so. This is John Larroquette for RAD saying, come on, plan ahead. Pick the safe alternative. Give up the keys and choose a designated driver. The life you save may be mine. Happy holidays.
Beep, 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 yeah. Drive me home, baby. Beep, 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 yeah. Did you hear what Smokey said? Did you hear what Smokey said?
I want to know if you heard what Smokey said. Smokey said only you. This is Marty Stewart from my pal Smokey Bear, reminding you if you must burn debris or trash, do it safely. Check local laws on burning and never burn on dry when you daze. Remember, only you can prevent forest fires. Smokey didn't mention nobody else. Smokey said only you.
This message from the USDA Forest Service and your state forester and advertising council.
Hi, I'm Malik Yoba, and I play a cop on TV. When I was in high school, I got shot at point-blank range by another kid. My life almost ended.
Each day, 10 kids are shot dead. Call 1-800-WE-PREVENT for information on what you can do to help. Not one more lost life. Not one more grieving family. Not one more.
Getting shot changed my life. Don't wait for something to happen to you to take action. Get involved now. Not everyone gets a second chance.
A message from the U.S. Department of Justice, the Crime Prevention Coalition, and the Ad Council.
Hey, what's up? This is Darius from Hootie and the Blowfish for RAD, recording artists against drunk driving. When you go out and party and you get drunk, then drive, you're not only loaded, you're a loaded weapon. When you celebrate, designate. Choose a designated driver every night. Remember, music lives, and so should you.
Hey, LoveLine. I'm Adam. That's Drew. I like this song.
Who is this?
This is the All-American Rejects.
Oh, yeah.
But now I'm starting to realize why I like this song. Well, I like this song, but it sounds like Better and Ezra. Yeah? Remember Better and Ezra?
Oh, sure.
Yeah, I like those guys. Where are those Better and Ezra guys? Ryan?
Hey, how's it going? First off, I'd like to say, Adam, I think you're the funniest guy in the world.
Thanks.
And, I'd love to grow up to be just like you.
Oh.
But I do have a couple things real quick. One thing, I know the perfect thing for gas, kind of plagued me all through high school. Eat a grapefruit for breakfast.
No. That's got to be the least gaseous food in the world, isn't it?
I think so.
Yeah.
I used to have to try and do it around the teacher whenever she walked by in fourth hour my freshman year so I could blame it on her.
You did a... picking the teacher to blame for the fart is probably not a great strategy. It's always best to blame it on a fat kid. That's how the fart blaming... Here's how the fart blaming goes, by the way.
Dog.
Yeah, I've never really thought about this, but here's the fart blame pecking order in a room. Dog first. If there's no dog, then
Cat box. No.
No.
Okay.
First off, Drew, no one ever blamed a fart on a cat box.
Seen it happen, but
You have?
there's a cat box sitting there.
All right. Well, if you're all standing over a cat box, I guess you could potentially pin some of it on the cat box. You go dog first.
Yeah.
And yes, if there is a cat box in the room, you could possibly bring that up. But I'm going to eliminate most things from the room. I wasn't even going to put dog in the room, but dog goes first. Second person you blame is the fattest person in the room. Third is, first off, then it just goes to heaviest person in the room if no one is fat. Biggest person in the room. Then if it's a choice between minorities, you go white.
Yeah.
White, usually the culprit. Eventually, it works down to Asian chick. But that's if you eliminated everybody.
Women follow the men, too.
Oh, that's what I'm saying.
Yeah.
You go fat guy, then you go white guy. Now it's a little bit of a standoff. You got a fat black guy and a medium-sized white guy, in terms of who you blame for the fart.
Yeah.
I still think you go white.
Hispanic guy could split it.
Yeah, they got the whole beans thing going on, but they're not known for the gas. Those people. Oh, Drew says yes. Okay, well, you blame the Mexican guy. Drew says. Then you work your way down to white chick, same order, same ethnic order, eventually ending with the Asian female. Have to be the last person in the room. You agree? Thank you. Where were we? Talking to Ryan?
Danielle.
Oh, Ryan wasn't done. Ryan.
Yeah.
All right, so you say eat a grapefruit.
Yeah, I'm going to have to remember that.
You say pink grapefruit or
all right,
yellow grapefruit?
What's the question?
Yellow. But anyways, I do have a question as well. A couple weeks ago, I was with my girlfriend. We were getting ready to have sex, and I was fingering her. And I pulled out something. It was almost like a mucus, almost like snot or cum or something. I wasn't sure what it was. And so when I pulled it out, I was just kind of like, what is this? And I totally blew up and for some reason thought that it was somebody else's cum, that she cheated on me, something like that.
Right, sure.
And I wanted to know if, like, a girl just makes that kind of thing.
Yes, they do. Yes, they do. Yeah, absolutely.
Someone else's cum.
Well,
like some guy dropped his load in your girlfriend, and then 20 minutes later, she's making out with you. All right, this the same mind who comes up with grapefruit. Drew, where's grapefruit rank on your list of gas?
Very
foods?
bottom. Very bottom.
Under Asian woman?
Yes, under her.
Yeah, I mean, grapefruit? Like, it's a comedy answer for what gives you gas. Like, you'd say, this guy could eat a grapefruit and blow gas.
Yes.
Right? It's like just below styrofoam packing. Grapefruit. It's kind of lame-brained callers we have on this show. Danielle?
Hi.
21. I put my heart out on my sleeve, and I asked for some advice from the people who call this show about what could give me smelly gas, because I've had a dry run, and obviously I'm feeling vulnerable. And what do I get? I get grapefruit. What's up, Danielle?
Hi. The reason why I was calling is because every time I have sex with my husband, only sometimes, my left leg starts twitching.
Uh-huh.
Twitching or shivering, like quivering?
I kind of both, but it was it twitches really bad.
All right, twitching to me means it suddenly contracts and then releases, then contracts and then releases, as opposed to kind of shaking and quivering.
Uh-huh.
You think Danielle knows what contracts means?
I don't know. I can't get through.
Danielle?
Can't do it.
Uh-huh.
How long you been married, sweetie?
I've been married. It's gonna be 3 months already.
3 months.
Yeah.
You got married pretty young. Yeah. You have some kids?
Yeah, I have a little boy.
Little boy. What's your husband do?
He works for a motor vehicle.
DMV?
Yeah.
For a motor vehicle
department.
What's he do over there?
He does driver's license. He works at the window, and
He's an angry, scary
See
guy.
the guy who's in charge of not telling people when they're in the wrong line? Yeah.
I don't know.
I'd like that to be my job. I don't know who does that over there, but I'd like that to be my gig. All right. So can he get you a fake ID if you need one?
No.
Okay. So the twitching thing, that's just you.
Yeah.
Yeah, you'll be all right.
It doesn't mean anything.
It's nothing serious.
No.
No.
Now you got to use some protection so you don't have another kid too soon, right?
Oh,
yeah.
And I have another.
Are you using any birth control?
No.
No. Here's, I think, one of the problems in society, which is people who get married early, they get married at 19 or 20, think, all right, well, our days of birth control are over. We're married now.
Yeah.
Well, next thing you know, you're 24, you have 3 kids, and your son, your old man's working over the DMV. You know what I'm saying, baby doll?
Yeah.
All right, so
all
right, you can ask your next question, but you got to get a little birth control for me, all right?
I will.
All right.
All right.
He wants to try anal sex,
Of
and
course.
I do too.
Me too. Huh?
All right.
But I'm kind of scared.
Right. Yeah.
I don't know.
Okay.
I just want to know what I could do so I could not be scared.
It's going to be
'Cause I
scary
wanna-
and probably uncomfortable no matter what, but lots of lubricant and take it slow.
Is it uncomfortable?
Most women, not all. Are you multi-orgasmic? No. The one the
Well, wait a minute. I think she was digesting that. do you have an orgasm?
Oh, yeah.
You do.
Oh, yeah.
That's why your leg starts twitching, right?
Yeah.
Do you have multiple?
More than one?
Oh, yeah.
Okay.
Lots more than one?
A lot more.
Oh,
Okay.
So the women that have that sometimes like anal sex. So
You might enjoy this.
You might, yeah.
You take it slow. Anything starts hurting, you stop.
Uh-huh.
All right?
Okay, I was just curious.
And that's
All right,
that's when the
baby.
leg starts twitching.
Make sure the kid's in the room.
No.
All right. All right, but really, lay off with the kids for just a little while.
Like that.
Oh, I
You gotta
will.
get that dream
No,
house.
way more than one. Way more.
I don't know what happened to the DMV, but for some reason it's the DMV in my life has been like some sort of I feel it's like when people beat cancer.
Yeah.
That's what I feel like with
They
the
beat
DMV.
the DMV, yeah.
The DMV was a
You lived
constant,
through
it was
it.
a scourge in my life for my entire life, and for some reason, it's been 5 years since I've been to that godforsaken dump, and I just pray I never have to go back again. I don't know how it works. My license probably expired. I don't know what's going on, but I can't deal with those imbeciles anymore. Where are we, Drew?
Here we go, Michael.
Michael?
Yeah, right here.
You 27?
27, yeah.
What's up?
All right. Now, my question is about female ejaculation.
Mm-hmm.
All right, now in the porno movies, you know, homeboy is piping her down or whatever, and she just comes just all over the place. The whole water faucet scene, right?
Yeah.
Now,
it's not every porn movie.
No, but the like Ultimate Squirting Machine 3, and like those.
Right. Right.
Now my question is,
Super Soaker 9.
word, yeah, you seen the and like homegirl Strychnine? That's a bad bitch. Dog.
Coos Hydrant 4.
Now my question is,
Uh-huh.
if it's fake, then okay, whatever. But if it's real, how can I get my wife to do that?
Mm-hmm.
Not all women have that talent.
Son of a bitch.
Yeah, that's a bitch. How long you been married, Michael?
We've been married for 2 years. We've been together about 4
years.
Total. Yeah, we've been married 2 years. We've been together about a total of 4 and a
Does
half.
she know you're anxious to extract this from her?
Well, she's a freak. She doesn't know. I don't know. We never really talked about it. Like, I saw a website once, and it had, like, instructions. Put your finger in here, massage the G-spot, allegedly. And I felt something. It was kind of like if she's laying on your back, if she's laying on her back, and you put your finger in with your palm facing upward, you go back inside the vagina, reach up and come back, and it's like a little rough ridge there.
That's the same place I have. Same place I used to have the kill switch in my truck.
Yeah, that's it.
You go up and under the dash.
You flick it.
You come back and flick it. That's right under the steering column there. All right. That Michael sounds like a salt of the earth type. Michael?
Uh-huh.
What do you do for a living?
Right now I'm working as a computer technician.
Computer technician?
Yeah.
That's not bad.
But right now.
Yeah, right now is always
Well,
bad.
I want to go to law school. I want to go to law school real tough.
Oh, you do?
Mm-hmm.
And how's that work? What do you got to do?
Well, I got to finish my undergraduate degree and do real good on the LSAT, and then just apply to some law schools.
And why do you want to? You want to be an attorney? Why?
Yeah, well, I wasn't always a computer nerd, so I had my fair share of running with the law, and there are a lot of cats out there who they just get shafted by the courts, and I've been on the other side of that, and I think that that's kind of like a motivation and a drive for me to be, a really serious defense attorney. I mean, if you're guilty, you're guilty, but if you're not, I think you deserve a good defense.
Well, God bless you, Michael.
Thank you.
I appreciate that's nice.
Yeah.
He saw something went wrong, and he wants to right it.
Yeah.
I like that. All right with Michael. But if your wife is not prone to do this, even the best attorney could not coax
extract it.
A liquid confession from the wife's vulva. Thank you. Sarah.
Hey, how you doing?
You're 19. What's up?
Well, I was wondering, I have never had my period, ever. I've been to the doctor a few times. He put me on prolactin.
Provera?
No, I only took 10 pills. And
Provera.
I guess. I bled twice, and I never had it again. Basically, am I ovulating? Because I'm having sex unprotected, not on anything, and I was wondering, is it possible for me to get pregnant?
Yes, it's possible.
But how possible?
The uterus was intact. Did they do an ultrasound on you?
I had 2 MRIs.
Okay, and the uterus was fine, right?
Yeah.
The anatomy was normal.
I have no idea. I guess so. He looked at me and said that I was fine.
All right.
Did you have polycystic ovaries?
No, I don't. See, I don't know. I thought that it was because of some medication I was on.
What medicine was that?
I was on lithium, Risperdal, and Wellbutrin.
Well, that could do it. Are you on any medicine still?
No, I unmedicated myself.
You medicating yourself?
I unmedicated myself.
You unmedicated yourself.
Well, now that you're off the meds, you ought to get checked out again. See if there's some condition, a pituitary problem, or what it is that's causing this non-cycling.
All right, so if a woman doesn't cycle, how can she get pregnant?
They could still ovulate. I think it's possible.
They still drop an egg.
Yeah, it's possible, but
not
not
slough
likely.
off
and hard
the,
to know when.
What is that?
Uterus.
Sloughing off the uterine lining?
It's hard to know what's going on with
Christ.
her, but she needs a...
What are women doing? Constantly deteriorating from the inside out? That's what it feels like
they're
to me.
they're rejuvenating. They're restoring
How
themselves.
about you broads just hold still?
They're
yeah, what are you guys, snakes?
Exfoliating.
You outgrow your skin every once in a while?
Yeah, but it's inside. Yeah.
All right. That's one of those things, by the way, it was really crazy and attractive when you were a kid. Like, the snake has to shed its skin. And then someone would hold up a shedded snake.
Yeah.
This is the skin of a... I don't know why, but no one... At a certain point where you become an adult and the whole snake shedding the skin thing...
Not good.
Never comes up again.
No.
It's never discussed. Yeah. Drew, let's bring that up.
All right.
We're going to take a break. Drew, I'm going to talk to you about snakes shedding their skin. You talk to me about hermit crabs outgrowing their shell.
Ooh.
All right?
All
right.
You know what I'm saying out there?
Adam and Dr. Drew will be right back on LoveLine.
Hey, this is Dan from Tonic. for RAD, Recording Artists Against Drunk Driving, reminding you that drunk drivers are still the #1 killer of young adults in this country. Please use your head and save your life and those on the road. Always choose a designated driver. Remember, music lives. You should too.
Hey, what's up? This is Darius from Hootie and the Blowfish for RAD, Recording Artists Against Drunk Driving. When you go out and party and you get drunk, then drive, you're not only loaded, you're a loaded weapon. When you celebrate, designate. Choose a designated driver every night. Remember, music lives, and so should you.
Hi, this is Bob Sheehan from Blues Traveler for RAD, Recording Artists Against Drunk Driving. I like to party just as much as the next guy, maybe even more, but the one thing I won't do after I've had a few is get in the car and drive. Don't blow it. Always choose a designated driver. Remember, music lives, and so should you.
I wish that I knew what I know now. When I was young.
Hello, this is Rod Stewart for RAD, Recording Artists Against Drunk Driving. When you go out and party, get drunk, then drive, you're not only loaded, you're a loaded weapon. When you celebrate, designate. Choose a designated driver. Remember, music lives, and so should you.
I wish that I knew what I know now.
Hi, I'm Serenity, and these are my friends, Missy and Stephanie.
You know, a lot of things happen to us every day that we have no control over.
But HIV and other sexually transmitted diseases aren't things that just happen to you. You do have a choice. You can choose to use a condom, have safe sex, and take control of your life.
Asking for a condom isn't stupid. It's smart. It shows that you care about yourself and your partner.
You can do something about sexually transmitted diseases. Use a condom.
Every partner.
Every time. We do.
A message brought to you by Wicked Pictures and AIDS Project Los Angeles.
Hey, what's up? This is Darius from Hootie and the Blowfish for RAD, Recording Artists Against Drunk Driving. When you go out and party and you get drunk, then drive, you're not only loaded, you're a loaded weapon. When you celebrate, designate. Choose a designated driver every night. Remember, music lives, and so should you.
Hi, this is Joe Elliott from Def Leppard for RAD, Recording Artists Against Drunk Driving. Planning on going out and having a party? Great, have a lot of fun. But do me a big favour and don't blow it. Always choose a designated driver. Remember, music lives. You should too.
Do you know whether it's a girl or a boy?
You're pregnant and you're looking forward to that baby. You'd like to have a drink just to relax, but you don't want to do anything that might hurt your baby. Any other time it would be just an innocent drink. But while you're pregnant, the best choice for you and your baby is to stop drinking and call your doctor for advice. While you're pregnant, don't drink. Don't risk your baby's future. A public service message from the National Association of Broadcasters and this station.
Yeah. All right, everybody. My name's Ace. It's my partner, Doc Drew.
Is that that?
Hey, Drew.
Hey.
Hey, what's up?
No.
Wait.
No,
Hey, man. What's up? No. Hey, it's time for traffic. Traffic in the lanes, blah, 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 4 or 5, blah, 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 jackknife, big rig, blah, 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 moped, blah, 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 traffic in the lanes, blah, 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 slow and go, blah.
tail lights.
Yeah.
Brake lights.
Let me say this. This is once and
Did
for
you see
all.
that? Did you see that accident on the 10, by the way, on the way in here? There's a guy lying in the street.
Oh, really? I got off the freeway and cut through Watts to get here.
I couldn't figure out how. It was like it was pedestrian. It was wild.
I just figure he deserved it. That's why I sleep at night.
Okay, it's your Darwinian theory of life.
He had it coming somehow. Let me just say something very quickly. We kid a lot on this show, but seriously, L.A. weathermen, please kill yourselves. Please. You sea suckers have been talking about rain for the last 3 weeks. It hasn't, not a goddamn drop has fallen from the skies, you retards. I didn't get my car washed for 2 weeks. I did bugs all over it from driving from Vegas last week. I turned my sprinklers off. Nothing. You guys do way more harm than good. Do you understand me? Just shut up. Get under the desk and start blowing the anchor where you belong. Do some good. Jesus Christ. What year are we in, Drew? How wrong can these guys be for how long? And why doesn't anyone complain about it? Hey, let's talk to Fritz. See what he's got to say about it. You know, Fritz, he knows nothing. Look, you can just flip a coin or guess. You'd be right more than you guys are. You guys are actually wrong more than 50% of the time. Your knowledge of weather hurts you.
Mm-hmm.
Do you know what I'm saying?
Mm-hmm.
Do you know what weathermen are like? It's like when you have these office pools. Who's going to pick? It's the Final Four. It's March Madness. It's always the chick who doesn't know the name of any of the teams that ends up winning. The guy, the handicapper, the prognosticator, the guy who's reading Sports Illustrated and the sporting news and all kinds of, he always loses to this chick. This is what goes on with weather people in this town. I'm convinced the more maps, the more Doppler radar you study, the less you know. Or maybe the radiation from the Doppler has cooked all their feeble brains because they've been talking. Drew, has it rained here in 3 weeks?
No.
Have they been talking about rain every goddamn week?
Every day. Rebecca, 19.
Shut up, you retards. Just please shut up. Get into another line of business. Oh, why do we listen, Drew?
Well,
Rebecca?
Yeah, hi.
You're 19. What's up?
How's it going?
Good, except for the weathermen in this crappy town.
I totally agree.
Thank you.
Okay, basically, I just, like about a week ago, I
Hold on a second. The other thing that makes me mad is the long-winded discussion of what never happens. Here's what happens. You see over here over the Bay Area, there's a high-pressure system. It's moving in. It's a Gulf Stream. It's coming in this way. Now, by Tuesday, it's going to be making its way down to Southern California, LAX area. Tuesday, look for a strong marine layer with some light and partial clouds. By Wednesday morning, say about 6:48, first droplets of rain start. It's clear as a bell on Wednesday. What's the long-winded dissertation about nothing? You know what these guys do? Here's what it's like. It's like me standing on the end of like a 4-meter diving board and saying, for my first dive, I am going to do a full gainer with a half pike and a double twist. It's never been attempted before in Olympic, once in the Olympic trials by a Japanese guy, but he was unsuccessful. I give this long-winded dissertation, and then I just do a jackknife right into the pool. That's it. But here's the beauty of the LA weathermen. The next day, get up on the board and give a long-winded dissertation about what I'm going to do again, and everyone's all ears, and now I do a belly flop. And every day, it's the same thing. And then I will be followed by a half twist and a full gainer, and I never do anything. Cannonball every time. But we listen every time we give them a forum. You know what I'd like? I really like, here's what I'd like. Here's all I want. Here's all I want out of TV. Right. I want Johnny Mountain or Stu, or not Stu, or Fritz, any of these local weather guys. I want them to stand up and start going, hey, Fritz, what do you think? What do you say? What's the weekend have in store? Well, thank you, Chuck. We got a strong, shut up and sit down. Just start shouting them down. Tell them to sit down. Hey, can we punish these people for being wrong? What about when you're wrong 5 times in a row? We got to listen to the next thing you're going to say? Here's the 2-year forecast. They start looking down the road 2 weeks. Jackasses.
All right, Rebecca, make it snappy.
Okay. About a week ago, I ran into a guy who I hadn't seen for about a year, and we used to kind of hook up a little bit. And basically, we ended up just kissing this weekend. And his girlfriend just called me this evening, and I kind of had an idea that he was seeing her, but I was just wondering if this is a totally lost cause. Like, I'm not interested in a relationship. But
why is the girlfriend calling you?
Because I guess that she looked in his telephone log and saw that he had talked to me last night, And so I guess she was kind of like putting things together. But
This is his current girlfriend or ex-girlfriend?
his current girlfriend.
Was she angry with you?
Is she what?
Was she angry?
Yeah, she was a little bit angry.
Now, what do you mean you don't want a relationship with him? That's ridiculous. What do you mean?
Well,
Why would you think of it as a lost cause if you don't want a relationship with him?
Yeah, what's the cause?
Well, just kind of like, I mean, nothing like, I know what he's like, and he's not the type of guy that you can really like depend on.
Yeah, but it's what you want, though.
He's a dangerous guy, but look, you're attracted to him, but he has a girlfriend. You can do better than that.
And stop the denial. You obviously want a relationship with him. It's ridiculous to deny that to yourself.
Yeah, but he is.
But he's not the kind of guy that. You're right. He will not. No way you can have one with him. He's not.
He has a relationship that's currently going on,
and he's screwing around on her, and just like he'll do with you.
Just get out of this. Find a like a weatherman or one of those pussies.
You know what I'm saying out there?
Adam and Dr. Drew will be right back on LoveLine.
Okay, people, come on, settle down, Everyone settle down. Joanne DiCarlo?
Present.
William Robertson?
Here.
Raymond Vega?
Yeah, I'm here.
Peter Lawrence? John Earhart? Marona Maxwell? Andrea Thompson? Andrea Thompson?
Every day, 10 children are killed by gunfire. 10 dead kids. 10 kids too many. The violence won't stop until you help stop it. To find out how, call 1-800-WE-PREVENT for free information. That's 1-800-WE-PREVENT. And please call today. Not one more lost life. Not one more grieving family. Not one more. A public service message from this station, the U.S. Department of Justice, the Crime Prevention Coalition, and the Ad Council.
Hello, my name is Rome, and I'm here for RAD. Music is very important to me, but what's most important is life. Please, please choose a designated driver. Don't drink and drive.
You put the spell on me. I'm hooked, baby. Crazy
What'll it be, lady?
You think you might be pregnant. You need to see your doctor. You want to tell your family, and you need to stop drinking alcoholic beverages. The best choice for you and your baby is to stop drinking and call your doctor for advice.
Congratulations. You were right. You're pregnant.
If you have questions about drinking during your pregnancy, ask your doctor. Be good to your baby right from the start. A public service message from the National Association of Broadcasters and this station.
Hey, this is Kate Pearson from the B-52s. For RAD, getting drunk is your own business, but when you drive drunk, you make it everybody's business. Don't drink and drive. Be responsible, plan ahead, and choose a designated driver. Remember, music lives, and so should you.
Hey, Larry, baby, you want to go for a ride?
Why, Vince, I didn't know you cared.
I don't, but I'm looking for a baby.
But Vince, we're crash dummies.
Well, your head's about the size of a baby. What are you doing? Taking it off! I'm using your head in a rear-facing infant seat.
Why?
To show how babies up front are in airbag danger.
You know I get sick when I ride backwards and without a body.
Up in front, kids won't know what hit them when the airbag blows.
Then why do people put their kids up front, Vince?
I don't know. Maybe it makes them feel better to see them sitting by their side. Although, if my baby looked like you, he'd ride in the trunk.
Hey, where are we going, Vince?
Yeah, you know that brick wall with the big bullseye?
I can see it vaguely in the back of my mind.
Well, in 2 seconds, that's exactly where it's going to be. Holy cow, Larry, you're embedded in the seat. I can't understand you. I'll go get a tire iron.
Thank you. You could learn a lot from a dummy. Buckle your kids in the back seat. A message from the Department of Transportation and the Ad Council.
Hi, this is Dennis Franz of NYPD Blue for RAD, recording artists, actors, and athletes against drunk driving. My character, Andy Sipwitz, has learned that there are a lot of things in life you have no control over. Fortunately, driving drunk isn't one of them. If you drink, don't drive. Choose a designated driver, and if one of your friends has been drinking, get the keys. Friends don't let friends drive drunk.
A message from the Department of Transportation, Ad Council, National Association of Broadcasters, and RAD.
Did you hear what Smokey said? Did you hear what Smokey said? I want to know if you heard what Smokey said. Smokey said only you.
This is Marty Stewart from my pal Smokey Bear, reminding you if you must burn debris or trash, do it safely. Check local laws on burning and never burn on dry when you daze. Remember, only you can prevent forest fires.
Smokey didn't mention nobody else. Smokey said only you.
This message from the USDA Forest Service and your state forester and advertising council.
Listen up. This is the fact. 1 in 2. That's how many new HIV infections occur among people under the age of 25 in this country. 1/2. To know more about how to protect yourself, call toll-free 1-866-344-KNOW. We now return you to your regularly scheduled life.
That's the show, everybody. I want to thank some people that really
deserve thanks.
I was going to say make this whole show possible, but really they're pretty, they're replaceable. Let's face it, I'm the show.
But deserving of thanks.
They deserve anyway. First, I want to thank Brian for doing a great job
prick.
on the phones and the coffee. I want to thank the gaseous one, Tara. Don't call me Tara, goddamn, for doing a great job on the phones and the coffee and the breaking of the wind.
She scared some 3-year-olds, I heard.
I want to thank Junior producer Lauren for doing a great job.
For the comedy this week.
In the comedy this week, yeah. Bios and whatnot. And, of course, the magic finger one. The Liberace of the potentiometers, Drew. Engineer Anderson. So, until next time, this is Adam Carolla for Dr. Drew saying mahalo.
Female ejaculation.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Uh-huh.
If it's fake, then okay, whatever. But if it's real, how can I get my wife to do that?
Mm-hmm.
Not all women have that talent.
Son of a bitch.
This has been LoveLine. The opinions expressed on this show are not necessarily those of the staff, management, sponsors, or this station. The producer for LoveLine is Ann Wilkins Ingold. LoveLine is a presentation of Westwood One Entertainment.